Right. Hello. And we have package. A goody old unboxing from Nabalis. Wow, like your next adventure in Battle Song. Let's see what we have. So, I bought an impulse. Because I said, like, I can't travel and have cheaper Balis and then not actually buy something. So, I got this impulse. Comes with replacement hardware, Loctite and some Nabalis lube, and this absolutely lovely pouch. I like this. I like this quite a lot. So I went with black and gold because when I saw it, I said that's what I want. And yeah. This is lovely. Oh, it's kind of slipping. I'm hoping I don't scratch the top while doing this. Of course, everybody else pulls it off and comes off clean, and then for me, it just like decides to stick. Sadly, I don't have anything to wipe with it, but this is lovely. Like this gold to black fade is quite lovely. Right? Amazing tolerances out the box. And it's quite light. Anywho, let's flip it and see. Oh, I like that. I like this quite a bit. The sound it makes, the feel in hand. For some, I paid $40 for it. This is like amazing. Ooh. This is probably gonna be a short video, but like, okay, like my hands are a little bit weird because it's like I don't like having to wash my hands in and again, but it's like slippery with enough grip. Like it's not so grippy, but it's not like a slippery bali. Right, so I ran out of storage, but yeah, I've been flipping this for like 2 or 3 hours now, and as far as first impression goes, I am impressed. This is at the low end, $30. Like $30 is not like something you just, okay, how to explain it? Like this is attainable for so many people. Okay, the one's gonna be terrible. This is so attainable for so many people, so much more people than before. It's like you don't have to go on a clone site. You go get an original design. It looks beautiful. I mean, this version that I have here is it's not $30. This is a $45 black and gold edition. Mainly because I wanted black and gold. I've been wanting a black and gold Bali for a while now. And when the sun hits, holy smokes! I'm just checking that this isn't frame. When the sun hits, this thing is so pretty. Like absolutely love with this. So getting to talk to it, the like couple hours I had of first impressions of this have been quite lovely. The balance especially is something that at my point in flipping I really enjoy. I've been able, as you can see, I can roll over quite nicely, and throwing aerials is like completely fine for what I'm trying to do. The sound, I haven't oiled it yet with the oil that came in the box. I haven't done anything to it. Perfect tolerances. I've been flipping this again like 3-4 hours now since I got it, and it's amazing. So the thought is that this is a beginner entry thing, and Blade Bias had a interesting thing that, oh, it doesn't have the amount of handlebars you'd want for a beginner, to make some of the tricks easier. But for I understand that, and I started on a Mako, so all right, back to it. This is like ultimately it doesn't have enough handlebars for beginners, and but I still think it'll be a good entry point, mainly because it'll teach you like adequate power generation for different types of like it being one of the more neutral things you could start off with. I think that it helps with keeping, how do I say it, being able to figure out what you want more of based on the kind of style you develop. So the cost of it to me kind of shows in the like hollowness of the handles. Like it's quite light and it's kind of short. It's short but not that short. I feel like my Orion is shorter than this, but I don't have it to compare right now. I'll probably do that at another time, maybe. But this, the tolerances are perfect. I think me dropping it in outside or on carpet the whole day is starting to wiggle tolerances, but it's like out the box, no wiggle. Where else were you getting that before? No wiggle, comes with bushings. If you pay for the other colors or more expensive versions, you get spare hardware. This is such a good package. And for someone who's been flipping for a while now, it's flipped like 8 battle songs in my life, like an extensive period with 8 different battle songs. This thing is something I took out the box, and even I was wild. I was like, damn. The grip to me is actually pretty good, but again, everyone's hands are different, so grip goes subjectively. I kind of like how aluminiums are. I like how Kraken grip is. Krakens are quite grippy, so that'll be like the grippy end, and then for slippery, it's like a very bead blasted aluminium thing. This to me has sufficient grip between both ends. The jimping, even though I don't ladder much, the jimping is quite good. I guess I choker. I do a lot of choker fans, but I choker fan on different like grip styles regardless. So where does that leave this for me for just like a first review? This is one of the best things that has come out this year for me, because you are years into the hobby. You can, again, sorry for the wind. If you're years into the hobby, you have something that you can buy cheaply if you want something new to try out, and it flips amazingly. I don't even think you need to sell it, because if you get tired of this and don't want to safe clean it, you can just beat it because it's so cheap, because you're like, oh, I like the balance, so I could have one for outside, one for inside, so I could have one in different colors. And if you're new, this might be a great way to get a taste of the average battle song experience, which is aluminum handles and a steel blade. And even though it's 6063 compared to 6061, I think if they made a 7075 version of this that was milled and not extruded, this would be a really good upgrade point. But the cheese might cover that, and I haven't flipped the cheese, so I don't really know. But at this kind of point within the like hobby or space of things, I really like the Impulse. And for me, I said I'm traveling, all right, so I need to try and buy a Bali as affordably as possible. And the secondhand market wasn't really working for me for what I wanted. My friend suggested I try the Impulse, and I wanted an Impulse, but I was going to get it later on. I'm kind of glad that I shot for it, because I have no regrets with this. I think I'm going to love this. I might even get another one to give to a friend who wants to, get into knives, because the red and black one looks amazing. But this little $30 to $40 battle song that Nabalis has made is yet again just another amazing entry into the budget space. I wish stuff like this was there when I first started, even though I love my Mako. And I probably would end up with one just because I have a Mako and a Matco clone. Just because I wanted to get into the hobby so badly with something, this means I don't have to compromise the way weight affects the hobby by getting a plastic thing because it's in my budget, or having to, even though I love the Canyon, I think it's amazing for people who especially flip outside, having to go through that awkward wait period, because the Canyon weights thing is real no matter what they do on the skinny handles. This thing is perfect. It came out at a perfect time. It's easy to recommend to people. It's easy to put in your bag all the time because it's not too big, and it's cheap, so you don't care about losing it as much. But it offers up accessibilities. So we thank you, Nabalis, for making this thing, improving on the extrusion. And I wanted an extrusion, but improving the extrusion, making this experience better, and allowing more points of entry into the hobby. So I think that's about it. Nabalis Impulse. It's an impulse buy or the right choice. This might be the best budget battle song, especially for someone who just wants to start or wants to expand their collection as cheaply as possible. Because even though it's cheap, actually no, it's probably not done. But yeah, this thing is cheap. The tolerances aren't the tolerances don't feel like a $30, oh, we're just gonna slap this together, whatever. No, there's care in these tolerances. These are perfect. Most people that watch the videos are like, oh, the tolerances, this thing barely moves, this thing doesn't wiggle, and that's out the box, right? Then I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, how would I know this is a cheap bali? The sound is good. The sound is quite good, but the only thing I can feel is like the handles feel thin. And that's pretty much it. The handles feeling thin. In the sense of like they're channel aluminium, but they're not like solid like a Kraken channel aluminium or a Maker, but it's light as well, so that kind of brings that into a factor. So to actually end this video, this thing is cheap with the care and quality of love. It's cheap in cost, but it's not cheap in execution, in the sense of like they made something good. It feels quality, and it could go with you for quite a while if you take care of it, or if you just want to beat it, then beat it. I'm not sure about its durability. I'll kind of have to decide if I want to beat it extensively, because I really love this golden black. I think if I was gonna beat it, I'd have to buy another one in the exact same colorway or in a different colorway just so I could beat this one. But regardless, Nabalis, you done did it again. Keep up what you're doing, keep up with the availability, and keep making this hobby better and more accessible for people. Thank you.